DC Comics' Dark Knight has a long history in movies and television, and now he's poised to return to the big screen in The Batman, the upcoming feature directed and written by filmmaker Matt Reeves. We now have our first peek at Batman's new look, his new Batmobile, and other much anticipated elements, as well as a few details about the other characters appearing in it. The Batman will be the character's first solo feature since the conclusion of Christopher Nolan's acclaimed Dark Knight trilogy and is scheduled to hit theaters in October 2021. Robert Pattinson takes over the role of the Dark Knight, and a number of other well-known faces will play some of Gotham's most prominent citizens. Reeves surprised fans at DC FanDome in August with an unannounced release of the Batman's first trailer. Unsurprisingly, this appears to be an extremely dark and gritty take on the Caped Crusader story. It begins with Edward Nashton aka the Riddler duct taping a corpse that we soon learn is Mayor Don Mitchell. He leaves behind a coded greeting card that kicks off a whole new investigation by James Gordon and the Batman that certainly looks like it gets graphic in a hurry. Like the Aquaman and Wonder Woman solo movies, the Batman is expected to focus on DC Comics' famous Dark Knight while unfolding within, but perhaps less directly connected to, the studio's DC Comics cinematic universe. Reeves has described the story he's developing as noir-driven, with Batman investigating a particular case that takes us out into the world of Gotham. It's more Batman in his detective mode than we've seen in the films. The comics have a history of that. He's supposed to be the world's greatest detective, and that's not necessarily been a part of what the movies have been. The new version of the iconic Batmobile, making its debut in The Batman, looks to be a more grounded spin on the car than previous films have offered, looking more like a souped-up muscle car than the military transport or futuristic jet car of the past films. In February, a stunt actor was seen donning the new Batsuit during filming in Glasgow, Scotland. Director Reeves has stated that this upcoming take on the Caped Crusader would be more noir, and, if the suit is any indication, things are getting a little dark around here. The stunt actor is seen in the new suit, which includes goggles in the mask's eye holes, and riding what appears to be the new Batcycle. Video from the set suggests that this Batcycle will be significantly trimmed down from Christian Bale's monstrous machine in the Dark Knight trilogy. The photos also showed that Pattinson's Batsuit will have gauntlets, replete with darts of some sort to incapacitate his enemies. Likewise, the classic utility belt is present, although it's difficult to make out the individual gadgets. In the trailer, the new version of Bruce Wayne is seen wearing black eye makeup. Typically, Playboy billionaire Bruce Wayne always looks exceptionally pristine. But it's not much of a secret that when he puts on the cape and cowl he must put on some sort of under-eye makeup. Otherwise, people would see his skin underneath the bat mask. But anytime you see a Batman take his mask off, he has completely clear skin, which shouldn't be the case. We're glad Reeves made this addition to make Pattinson's Batman feel more authentic, because becoming the Bat isn't a simple job. Robert Pattinson's Batman will also have a key ally in the film. Westworld actor Jeffrey Wright will play Gotham Police Department's James Gordon in The Batman. According to an unconfirmed report, director Matt Reeves might be planning to introduce a new Joker into his Batman trilogy. The plan, according to the widely circulated rumor, is to tease the new Joker in 2021's The Batman and introduce him outright in the second and third movies as one of multiple villains. After Robert Pattinson stoked the flames on a crossover theory with Todd Phillips' 2019 Joker, fans speculated that the upcoming Batman trilogy may incorporate Joaquin Phoenix as the clown prince of crime. However, the report indicates that Reeves will introduce a new version of the character rather than enlist Phoenix to reprise his role. Still, a link between the films is still possible given that both are independent of the DCEU. The expected release date for The Batman has been uncertain or frequently pushed back for most of the project's development. Warner Bros. Pictures initially set June 25 next year as the official premiere date for The Batman. That date was later pushed back to October 21 after production was suspended multiple times due to the coronavirus pandemic. The actor playing the Caped Crusader, Robert Pattinson, also tested positive for coronavirus, which has put the whole crew into isolation for a couple of weeks. The 2.5-minute teaser trailer has left us with a ton of questions and fan theories, but from what we've seen till now, the reboot of The Dark Knight looks rad. Although Bale's Batman has set the bar pretty high, Pattinson's Batman looks equally promising and could actually give his predecessors a run for their money. What are your impressions of the latest teaser trailer of the Batman? Let us know in the comments section below. Before you jump on to the next video, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the ScreenBuff for more such content.